Kevin, thank you. You've probably whipped out that huge jar of petroleum jelly maybe to kind of grease down your skin at some point. That's what we do in the wintertime to prevent that ashy elbow, ashy heel. National Winter Skin Relief Day is Saturday, so we've invited a pro to give us some glowing recommendations for our skincare routines. No tubs of goop required. Dr. Jeanine Downie is a board-certified dermatologist. She's also the founder of Image Dermatology in Montclair, New Jersey. Good morning to you, Doctor. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Sharon, thank you so much for having me on.
You got it. You're glowing, but you're the dermatologist. But for so many of us, this is a real problem during the winter months. You know, we switch up our skincare routines. We're trying to protect what you doctors advise is the largest organ, our skin. What should we do every day?
Well, I recommend this time of year. I'm in the Northeast. I'm in northern Jersey and Montclair, New Jersey. I recommend a humidifier for everyone all across the country right now because that will add extra moisture to your skin, your hair, and your nails. It doesn't matter if it's a cool mist, Sharon, or if it's a warm mist. That's personal preference. And it can't just be on your radiator. It has to actually be freestanding in your bedroom. And then extra moisturizer for your face, your neck, your hands, and your entire body. You got to drink more water. So it's important to hydrate when it's hot. It's important to hydrate when it's cold. So now it's cold. So drink a lot more water. If you're, 151 pounds, then that's like 11 glasses of water a day, 8-ounce glasses of water a day. And sunblock, Sharon. Sunblock is still really important every single day, SPF 30 or more with reapplication.
Now, do you see that? We always forget about that sunblock, don't we? And people think, well, black people, we need that, right? To stay youthful and keep our skin healthy. What kind of products, though, should we have in our bathrooms that are our go-to products?
Okay. So anti-aging serums, I like to say, and it's never too, early to start. So I have patients that are in their teens and 20s that are already using anti-aging stuff. So we call that prejuvenation. If you're in your 40s and 50s, then it's rejuvenation. You see how that changed a little, the subtleness there? The SPF 30 cream for your face. And for your neck and for the backs of your hands. And then a lot of women will use a powder puff brush in the middle of the day. Sharon, interestingly enough, we react to indoor lighting and outdoor lighting. The blue light from the phone, the computer, the Apple Watch, the iPad, all of it. We react to all of that. So even if you're indoors on Zoom all day, you still need to put sunblock on. You still need to reapply it. And absolutely no toner, Sharon. We need to tone our muscles. You know what I'm saying? We do not need
show off.
to tone.
You look great.
Just funny. Thank you. We don't need to tone our skin at all. That's a complete ripoff. It strips your skin and it can irritate you.
Wow.
No toner.
Wow. Boy, your arms look so great. You get Michelle Obama has nothing on you. But what about, that age-old thing your grandma probably told you, petroleum jelly, Vaseline, these heavy products on our skin. Is that a good idea? Does it shield it or does it clog the pores?
Regina King actually does a great commercial right now for petrolatum. But the bottom line is for most of us, it can actually block your pores and it can break you out. So I think it's critical for your lips, especially with all the mask wearing that we're doing. And a lot of people right now with Omicron are double masking. It's really important for your hands and it's really important for your feet. Petroleum jelly in general. So I would say absolutely for those 3 areas. But for a lot of us, it can clog our pores. So I wouldn't recommend it for the face necessarily.
So you brought up mask, and I want to go there next. I see, and I've had it myself sometimes, you get a little bit of a breakout right here. And I know some people think it's because they're reusing some of the mask or they're adjusting constantly, and maybe that's messing with their skin. What can you share about that?
So the disposable masks need to be changed quite often. So many of us in the medical profession will use the KN95s or the N95s, and we change them frequently during the day. If you're using a cloth mask, you should wash it with a gentle. You should not be picking. I tell my patients, don't pick at your skin. That's just going to make anything much, much worse. And then quite frankly, like I had to last night, I had a giant acne pimple come up right here. You use the spot
No.
treatment overnight and then cover it and then be about your business. Because I could not be on camera with you today, Sharon, with the giant pimple that I know
It's
came up from my
gone.
mask last night.
It's gone. And, I don't know the obsession with these, another dermatologist, a great one such as yourself, but Dr. Pimple Popper and these, but we are obsessed. It's like it's calling us to do something. But you're saying you don't want to do that. You do not want to do that.
Don't pick it.
Yeah. And lastly, we're almost out of time, but I can tell you eat right and clearly you work out and you're beautiful. But what about what you do eat? What should we eat for our skin and what should we avoid?
Right. So limit your soy, limit your sugar. Sugar can actually increase your wrinkling and it's very inflammatory. Limit your nuts, even though I recommend most people to be on a Mediterranean diet with nuts. Increase exercise, brightly colored fruits and vegetables, and sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the bottom line is the more inflammatory foods we eat, the worse our skin will be. So we need to limit gluten, limit soy, and definitely limit corn. Those things are all very inflammatory. And peanuts also, unfortunately, are very, very inflammatory. So those are some of the things to think about with that.
You're like the best girlfriend. We all need you, okay? Because I feel like if I just hung out with you, I do and eat. I do exactly what you do, and it would be great. We want you back. Thank you, Dr. Jeanine Downie. Thank you so much for starting your day with us. Yeah, you're great.
Thank you
look
very
great,
much, Sharon.
and we need to steal a little piece of you. Have a good one. Thanks so much. Much more stuff today.
Thank you, Sharon.
When we come
Happy
right
New
back.
Year.
Happy New Year.